anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Bears offense will have the opening possession of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Hines is back in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The screen, and watch out. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air on first down. On the move, he fires. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. With the catch, it's Marshall. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bruins are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll move the tight end. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Bruins get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds a little space. And they're able to get him on the ground. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Off play action. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They will score! Touchdown, Bruins! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pushes ahead for 2, they'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's McClain. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, UCLA. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8th flat.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Golden Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick completion on the out. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And it's picked off for the third time today. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 13 over West Virginia. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. And any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground, finding an escape route. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're doing. Hauls it in the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Another first down.
He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Touchdown, Golden Bears! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Number 21.
And great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He gets it away from his own end zone. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Got it behind the line. It's James. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On third down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cal!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Trying play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Marshall. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a connection. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. This time he's got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Wilson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Bruins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. And when you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Trying to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, UCLA. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by just 2 over West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course...
There he goes. Once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
21.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running into the open space. It's a running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they did, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Marshall. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McClain. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Golden Bears are on the move. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. With the catch, it's McClain. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
The play action fake. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Golden Bears are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Shoots it to the left. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, Cal! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Touchdown, Golden Bears! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of... Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 19 over TCU.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Marshall. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got a chance. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Trying to set up the screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, UCLA! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the fourth. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Punch it out of the air. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Got to find a completion on this one. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.